Hey, where you been at?
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
That was a good poll. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, invitation to
something.
start the app.
Yeah. We're kicking off a new movie. As always, we start with the trailer trash, right?
At least after a couple months in, we started doing this.
Yes. Yeah. At least a couple months in, right?
It's been a while. Yeah, we've been doing.
It has been. Yeah, we have been doing it for a while. So yeah, this is what we do. We're gonna start with the trailer. What do we?
Yeah.
Doing?
I made the call this week. On Breach.
This is on you.
Yeah, I think I already made a mistake. Should have gone with the other choice, but we'll save that for a later pod.
Yeah.
So the premise here, I'm so mad. Okay. On the cusp of fatherhood, a junior mechanic aboard an interstellar ark to New Earth must outwit a malevolent cosmic terror intent on using the spaceship as a weapon, which I don't think I understand what's happening.
The trailer doesn't kind of covers that. No,
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah. New Earth, that's all I got because they say it like 3 times.
Right. Yes. But I don't know.
Okay. So that's what we got. Breach. It's a Bruce Willis special. So he's back.
Yes, he's back.
Another
Another $20 million show up for an hour Bruce Willis special.
Yeah. So this should be good. I mean, it's gonna be terrible, but good for us.
Yeah. What's this one sitting at Rotten Tomatoes? Did you
20%.
20%. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good.
58%.
Better than
58% audience score.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no! Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you,
58%
listeners.
of you. Yeah.
I know it was you.
Oh my god. Yeah. So all right, cool. So that's the movie we're gonna be doing. But before we get to the trailer, we get some fan service here.
We've got fan service. I'm really excited about this one.
I am too.
Mostly because it's something that we've talked about in the past. And anyway, I'll get to it. It's from a dedicated listener, Ben. Big shout out to Ben. I know he listens often.
Yeah, Big Ben.
Which, love to hear it.
Yeah.
And Ben writes, Jared and Russ, just wanted to drop a note and say hi.
Hello.
I had the great fortune of being friends with Jared's sister for close to a decade.
Wow.
And she was the one who introduced me to your show. So
Nice. Grassroots.
yeah. Also, shout out to Elizabeth for doing all the marketing for us.
Because you're the only one.
Yeah, we're not doing our own marketing. So
No.
Ben continues, I've been listening ever since. You two have a nice chemistry together, and equally importantly, in my opinion, you both have great speaking voices.
Wow.
Which Ben really gassing us up over here. I like it.
Wow. We know how this goes though. It's always
Oh no, you think it's a compliment sandwich?
Yeah, I think it's a compliment sandwich. Start with a compliment and then it's gonna be but
Fuck. He's like really pumping us up here. I like it.
yeah. Uh-huh.
He continues, I cannot count the amount of podcasts I've turned off after 2 minutes solely because of the host's tone.
Wow.
Uncountable.
That's awesome.
You two keep things interesting, and it's fun to discover new hidden gems of trash cinema with you guiding the way. And that's what we're really here to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Why me and Russ wake up in the morning?
Yeah, that's why I put on my socks one at a time.
Yeah. I was going to say it's why I put on pants, but I don't wear pants anymore. So
Yeah, I haven't worn pants since 87, so I don't know.
yeah. So now he goes on. We've got no. He's got a recommendation for us.
I love it.
Which I am stoked about. So he says, along those lines, I'd like to recommend an absolute banger for you.
Love that
for you
phrasing.
two to discuss on the show. Yes.
Love that.
Me too. Universal Pictures 1997 box office smash Dante's Peak,
What?
starring the hunky Pierce Brosnan in his heyday, and the handsome Linda Hamilton, still riding the tsunami wave of popularity from her starring role in 1984's Terminator.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fair. Yeah, that's inaccurate.
Nailed it.
Dante's Peak Ben, is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I
Yeah.
think we talked about it on La Valantula, probably.
We definitely did. Yeah, it was probably Who Pitched It Better or Hollywood Pitch.
Yeah. So we might have to do Dante's Peak now. Like, does it not hold up?
Probably not.
All right. Okay. Because I would gladly watch it again. It's been years. I love Dante's Peak. Sorry. Anyway, so he wraps up. Dante's Peak was one of the 5 videotapes we had up in our cabin growing up, and it birthed all types of feelings that I'm still trying to unpack to this very day.
Ah, nostalgia.
Yeah. Anyways, if you do agree to watch it, I look forward to your thoughts, which that's nice to hear. I appreciate that.
That's a real fan, real person.
Yeah.
That's
Take
great.
care, he says.
Yeah.
Which you too, Ben. Take care.
I'm also curious, what do you think the other 4 videotapes were up at the cabin?
Oh, I really want to know. Yeah, Ben, send us another email.
Yeah, let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, tell us what the other 4 tapes were, unless it's weird stuff.
Yeah.
No, especially if it's weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
if you have any
awesome.
other recommendations for us, yeah, send them our way. Other listeners, feel free also to write us in, just like Ben did.
Yeah.
We'll read it
And be like Ben. Send us
be like
compliments.
Ben. Yeah. Be nice.
Be nice. Right? Like,
Talk about Dante's Peak. Write me an email about Dante's Peak. I love that movie.
that's great. Awesome.
Okay.
That's fan service. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have to talk about the trailer now?
Yeah. All right. This is why we're here, right? This is the bread and butter,
Yep.
I think.
You're right. Do it for Ben.
This is for Ben. An absolute banger of a fan.
Yeah. Aw.
Right? Yeah. See?
Yeah. What a weird thing to say, but I like it.
Compliments go both ways.
Yeah. You're right.
So, Breach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the opening shot is already awful CGI, right?
Yeah. This is like early Sci-Fi Channel CG of a spaceship taking off. And we get like a voiceover from like the launch lady. Launch lady.
Much lady. This is gonna be a long episode.
Yep.
Okay.
It was like some like countdown lady, right? And she's like filling us in, departure to New Earth, which is, I don't know, kind of not that original of a name.
No, if I had one, if I've seen one New Earth, I've seen 100 New Earths, right?
Like I call it something cool, like Europa 1 or Titan 2.
Yeah, call it the Titan. Yeah, New Earth, not great. I mean, every comic book I feel like has a New Earth, right? At some point.
Yeah. So, anyways, the ship's taken off in T-minus 3 minutes.
Yep. And then we get an exterior shot again. It's like powering up. It's like, woo. Oh, good. The sound effects are Michael Winslow, but worse.
And then there's a quick shot of Bruce, just being Bruce, you know. And then some like weird shot of like some creepy dude with a woman. Did you catch that really quick?
I haven't got that. No.
Oh, it was really weird, and it was just some creepy dude was like staring at this woman, and then she like turns her head. I was like, what? Who is this?
Oh, interesting.
He comes back later on too. And then we get no more shots of the sci-fi ship, and then some dude strapping in,
right?
Who I don't recognize. Are we supposed to recognize him? I think
no. He's not famous.
Yeah.
He's decidedly not famous as far as I know.
Yeah, but I think so. I think he's like the main protagonist. I think he's the hero of the movie, right?
I'm gathering that from this scene, this interaction that we're about to.
But it's kind of weird because like throughout the rest of the trailer, though, he's not really all that existent. So I think he's
that's true.
I think he's like the expectant father here, but he doesn't really show up in this trailer at all. It's a Bruce Willis because they're obviously pushing Bruce here, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so then we get a shot of, this guy strapping in, and then Bruce is like, hey man, it's your first jump. And Bruce gives him a little not so friendly advice. And he's like, hey man, how about you get out of my seat?
He prefaces it with a little friendly advice. Like a jerk.
Yeah. It's like, great, we're getting jerk Bruce Willis, which I guess we get that all the time.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's just his state of being. Fuck you, Bruce Willis. If you want to be on the podcast, of course we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. I mean, because we have some great movie ideas for you.
Right. Yeah, I got a pitch for you.
Too Hard to Kill.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So then it like kind of oddly cuts like this crew. I guess that we got a crew here, like just laughing.
Yeah, I hated this. I was like, what is this? Like the Expendables?
Yeah, it's like trying to show like, hey, we're buddies in here.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
I don't know.
Bruce Willis is being mean.
And then we get a shot of Thomas Jane. No, Thomas Jane. No.
Wait, who's that?
You don't know who Thomas Jane is?
I don't think I know who that is.
No, the Punisher for a while. Well, once.
Oh, yeah, I never watched.
He's on The Expanse,
Punisher.
the first season of The Expanse.
The Expanse.
Or
No, I haven't seen that either.
Okay. Yeah, he's an actor.
Okay. He's in this?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then liftoff. Our ship takes off. Our fake ship takes off. Music kicks in. Then we get our two production companies. We get Saban Films. Saban.
Saban,
Films.
I think.
Saban?
Yep.
No, I think it's
And-
Saban.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. It's a guy's last name, Saban.
Okay.
I think so.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because I was like, wait, like Power Rangers?
Yeah, it's that guy.
And yes, it is
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I was super stoked about.
If you
you know they also own Digimon?
yeah, if you watch on Netflix, a little plug for the show here, but the Toys That Made Us, that show, watch the Power Rangers one because they do a whole thing about him. Yeah, he's
Oh, really?
he's an
Oh,
interesting
Saban,
he's
then.
an
Okay,
interesting
sure.
character.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Like,
No, kind of just like
Okay.
he's eccentric a little bit. I think is what the word I'm looking for. So
okay. Yeah. Like interesting, like Howard Hughes, or interesting, like Ted Bundy.
quite the extreme, right in the middle.
Right in the middle, right between.
Yes.
Sure, he would love that.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the football coach. His name is Saban.
Sure.
Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So like Power Rangers, I'm stoked
Yeah.
about it.
And then we get a MEP Capital is the other.
Yeah.
Which
Which we've definitely seen.
yes, we have
think.
because the last time we were like, well, I think the last one was like movies in motion capital or something ridiculous.
Something like that. Yeah.
And it's literally just like, oh, money. So,
Right.
okay. So enough of that.
Yeah.
So we,
I got excited.
yeah.
Power Rangers gets me going.
Hey, that's fair. And then we get a quick shot of that creepy dude from 2 seconds ago, half a second ago, and
Yeah,
and this
poor guy
woman-
got booted from his seat. Oh, wait.
No, I think it's a different dude. It's so
Before
weird.
that?
I
Okay.
thought it was him, but it's not the same guy. But it's just this creepy dude with a winter cap on, which
Okay.
why? He's walking with this woman, and they're in like a really big, like warehousey lab looking thing. Did you?
Like sterile white lights. Yeah.
which I
yeah.
think later on comes back to being humans. I think it's people in these two. I think they're like,
That makes sense. They're like people eggs, probably, right?
yeah, I think so.
Mm.
Anyways,
Whatever.
and then we get whatever. And then-
Sci-fi movie, classic.
right.
I've seen
people in
Alien
tubes.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see an alien, you see them all.
Yeah.
And then Thomas Jane just going all in, telling the crew and people on the ship that it's the last trip to New Earth.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, and we get shots of the ship again and the crew laughing, haha. And we get another IETMT favorite now, Rachel Nichols. She's been in 3 movies we've done.
Really?
Yeah, I spotted her. I was like, wait
Oh,
a
boy.
second, I've seen her before.
Oh, I'm bad at this, huh?
Yeah, you're really not good at this. She was
What's she in?
in the Conan
Got face blindness.
Conan the Barbarian remake. She was
Oh,
the
no.
yeah, uh-huh.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she was in something else, I think, but I can't remember which. But yeah, so she pops up and she's standing with Bruce. And there's people just, doing stuff. And then
Music sucks in this part also.
yeah, it's really
It's like
yeah.
worse Imagine Dragons. I don't know. I hate it.
That one choked me up there. And then we get, him talking about we'll blaze across space and time, and we get a shot of the ship going to hyperspeed, and another random dude with a woman, and I can't tell if it's who these people are, if they're important. They should keep popping up.
Yeah.
Then I was confused, like, is this the creepy dude, or is this the dude in Bruce's seat, or is this the same guy? I don't know. So whatever. I'm gonna move on from that.
Well, and then I love how he goes, I hope it's the paradise they said it would be, because of course it always is.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Right. And then we get a shot of some dude that would, I figure this guy's going to probably die before the trailer even ends, like with his wife and his kid or something.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then the music cuts, and then like the camera kind of tilts away from like a shot of a planet, and then we get our first title card.
Yep.
Surviving Earth.
Okay. So far, so okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Then we cut to a guy doing laser stuff on a door. Right? Hard to say, but
I was like, he's working. He's like, you know, doing
sure,
metal work or something. I don't know, right? He's like, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something, and there's sparks coming from the door.
Laser stuff on a door. I think I said it perfectly.
Yeah, nailed it. I don't know why we have to go any further. That's it.
And then we get our I like you said, sultry woman coming sneaking up here. Hey, where you been hiding?
Yeah, and then the dude turns around, and I guess he's supposed to look scary. He just looks like he has like oil in his face or something.
Oh, it looks like blood. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, it was like blood
like
and
covered
oil.
in blood.
Oh, was he? It was like blood and oil, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it's like his like eyes were all like blood too and stuff.
Oh, were they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that scary.
I guess. Did you watch it on your TV?
No, I watched it on my laptop here.
Oh, okay. Me too. Yeah. So I was like, oh, it's close to it. I could see the bleeding in his eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
He's scary looking, kind of.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. I don't know. Didn't really get me, but yeah, he turns around. He's like,
yeah, it does like a classic alien. Like whatever you get in any movie.
Because that's what you do, right? You scream, and then I think he's going in to eat her face, which I kind of hope he does in the movie.
Yeah, I hope so too.
But I'm also getting this sense from later on in the trailer that maybe that's like a stealing right from Alien. Obviously, like maybe that's the way they kind of move on, like body snatch. Like they probably.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Right. They get the goop inside them, whatever it is. There's definitely goop. So.
Oh, there's a lot of goop.
Yeah. And we get a shot of an empty corridor because you need that in any alien sci-fi horror movie. Yep. And then we get our next title card. Was just the beginning.
Yep. So Surviving Earth was just the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna be in a survival story now.
Hey, it's always survival when you're in space, you know.
So true. So true.
Then we get Bruce Willis acting. I'm doing the quotes, air quotes here.
Yeah.
And he says it right. He's like, I don't know what could have done this. I think that was.
Well, like there's the ship's doctor or whatever is examining the guy's body who was that we just saw with the bleeding on his face and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's Bruce Willis. Yeah. I was like, wow, really good line delivery.
Nailed it. Yeah, no one knows what could have done this, but I'm glad you.
I don't know what could have done this.
That's actually better than how he delivered it. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now, so then the doctor's digging in there, kind of doing an autopsy of this thing. She's got oil on her hands, basically goop
everywhere. Yeah.
Goop is everywhere. And then she gives us the old, it's dissolving him from the inside out. And then there's, I love this. So then there's a quick shot. So we love interfaces, and I can't wait. I can't believe you didn't catch this. I'm hoping maybe you did catch this, but oh man, this is a good one.
Okay.
So we love interfaces. We love interfaces on trailers and movies because usually they're very terrible and they're stupid. And they give you nothing, but like this one. So then there's a shot of a monitor, and it says ISS 599 Hercules, which I'm guessing is the name of the ship, right?
Yep.
And then at the top it says medical analysis interface, right?
Right, which is hilarious.
Right. Did you catch that analysis was spelt wrong?
No. Really?
Yeah, because I paused it because I was like, I wanted to see what was actually on the screen because analysis is spelled ANALISYS.
No, I must have just willed it to be correct in my mind.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Come on,
yeah, that's where we're at.
Saban.
So we get that, and then we get it's just like a picture of on this monitor, just a picture of like what the human genome or like
I thought it was like the Ring of Fire.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? And all of a sudden, it just says unknown.
Yeah,
great.
What?
And then we get, of course, following that up, the doctor, of course, saying it's not human.
Yeah, and Bruce Willis kind of like rolls his eyes. I don't know. Did you catch that? Like, it's like it cuts to him quick, and he's just kind of like,
or like it sounded like someone called his name, or like, "Hey, Bruce, over here, Bruce, over here."
yeah.
Like there's someone off camera with treats. Hey, Bruce, come on, boy.
Yep. And then it just cuts away to the doctor again, saying, "And it might still be out there." So,
Jesus. Okay.
Then
So-
we cut to a fight scene where there's a guy sticking a creepy black tongue thing.
Yeah. Into the guy's
Thomas
face.
Jane's face?
No, that's the guy from the beginning who has the kid and the wife.
Face blindness again. Right.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not good with it. It's okay. That's why I'm here.
He looks
That's
the
why-
same as that other guy.
He does. They all look alike, right?
Okay. Thomas Jane is right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. So we get a body snatcher guy, people fighting, and then the older dude, he's getting some tongue action from one of the alien creature things. Which I think that's how it works. I think that they go in, they take the tongue, and it probably goes in their face, and then that's how they spread them.
That makes sense. Yeah. If I had a nickel.
Right.
And then Bruce goes, "If it's out there, we kill it."
Yeah.
To the guy he threw out of the seat earlier.
And then it's lock and load, motherfuckers.
Apparently they're friends. Yeah. Very like classic movie. Like everybody's getting the guns, like making the loading sounds.
Yeah. Picking up guns.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. I don't like it, but I like it if they really play up and like lean into that kind of stupidity or that stupid, tropey thing. We're like, all right, gear up, but go over the top with it, right? Like,
yeah, I guess if it's supposed to be campy, like if it's like a Starship Troopers or something, sure.
Or lean into like a 80s action movie where it's like,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
But I don't think it's doing that.
No. And then this is when we get
we do get Thomas Jane again though, real quick.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, he's the one with the sunglasses. He's got the aviators on. That's Thomas Jane.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm really hoping, like based on this trailer, I really, really hope that he looks like he's kind of like really leaning into this, which I hope he is. Like he's leaning into like kind of the ridiculousness of this, and I get
trying to make it a good movie.
Yeah,
like a fun movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing. I really hope that's how it comes across, but
I'm worried he's gonna be taking himself seriously.
Yeah, I think so too.
And this is when we get the classic. You remember how to use one of these things?
Jesus,
pointing at Bruce and the doctor about the guns.
Some creepy dude who will probably end up dead by the end of the movie too.
Right, and Brewster says, "What do you think?"
Yeah. Well, after like a couple of like shooting, right? They're like, and then they cut back to it. And it's like, what do you think?
Because good writing, right?
Yes, because yes. So and then they shoot some alien guy in the corridor. He collapses, blah, 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 and it's action it up. Yeah. So and then we get our next title card.
Fight. It's probably not read that way, but
no. Yeah.
Fight.
Yes. Like a Street Fighter fight.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, that's not what we're gonna get though.
No.
And then we get more shots of dead bodies and tables, and then some dude's like looking up, and he's like, "Look up, it's great. Look up."
Yeah, seat guy. Like I lost a seat early.
Yeah,
look up.
Guy. Yeah. Then we get crazy alien wavy arm guy. They do this move to make him right. He just like waves his arms and make him look like crazy.
Listener, you can't see it, but he's like imagine Russ's arm like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. Like,
that's what I was thinking when I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And the guy just jumps down. And there's more quick cuts of action, and I think it's Rachel Nichols. I think she's the doctor. It's really hard because I feel like they have a lot of people who all look alike.
Yes, thank you. Okay, it's not just me.
No, it's not. Like
okay,
they have like a bunch of people who all look alike. Like there's two women I think in this whole trailer, and it's Rachel and some other woman. I think they're two different people, but they look very much alike. And then it's Bruce and like Thomas Jane and everyone else who all looks like. It's I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this is when we get another title card, right?
Yeah.
4.
4.
It's a golf movie now.
Yep.
Ooh, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore in space.
Okay, yeah. This movie is Street Fighter meets Happy Gilmore. I'm calling it now. I'm
gonna go with Alien meets Caddyshack.
Okay.
And then Bruce dropping out a classic line, light him up.
Which I don't understand. So then he says, line them up. And then it cuts to a scene where they got like a bunch of soldiers in line, like Revolutionary War style.
Yeah. Lighten it up.
Which seems wildly impractical. There's a reason why we stopped doing that.
Yeah. Well, aliens, we don't, they're stupid, so.
Yeah. Aliens famously stupid. Like in every movie everyone's ever seen. Like the alien definitely never wins.
Yep. Oh, cool. You've all lined up in a row for me? Great.
Yeah.
Then we get another title card. Humanity.
Oh, now it's a sentence.
Fight for humanity. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. That works. And then we get Rachel Nichols, who's the doctor, and she drops the line of, there are 300,000 souls. I think she says souls or lives. Yeah, souls in this ship.
Souls.
Yeah. And then we get a shot of that warehouse thing from the beginning. I was like, okay, either it's like a giant cryo chamber place or it's
little containers full of souls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Which they're going to sell on the market.
Right.
Oh boy. And then we get some more action, some more fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of it really makes any sense. I tried slowing it down and it's just like a barrage of just garbage.
A guy gets like punched hard enough to do a flip at one point.
That's a classic punch move, man. I mean, come on.
Sure.
And then we get these, between these quick cuts of action, we get the guy who took Bruce's seat from the beginning. I think who is supposed to be our hero. But we barely see him. This is like the second time we see him. Yeah, and he's basically just telling the audience.
It's like the fifth time we've seen him.
But he's like he's not doing anything. Yes. He's just kind of there.
No, has no lines. Yes, I agree.
Until now, where he basically updates the audience of what's going on and tells us the stakes, and he's like, "So we're headed to New Earth at the speed of light with an alien."
Also, because good writing.
It's like, let me get this straight. So everyone's on board.
Telling me,
wink, wink at the audience. You're telling me that we're headed to New Earth at the speed of light?
I don't get it.
I'm not sure I follow. And then we get a bunch of more quick cuts of like action, guns, people shooting, things happening. And we get a shot of like the mother alien or big alien.
Yeah, like some kind of gross, wet alien.
Blob-looking thing, yeah. And then we cut back to Bruce pretty much speaking for the audience again, being like, yeah, we got it. The fuck? Jesus.
Yeah.
And then
somebody asks him, "What are you gonna do?" And Bruce says, "Improvise."
Classic.
Because there's like no context like between that last scene and this scene. It's like, oh yeah,
sure.
These are just Bruce Willis lines in the movie, I guess.
It's like this trailer feels like it's very improvised.
It's super disjointed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he says improvise, he like pulls a switch or something that makes the ship go into lockdown and like
an alarm goes off and get a bunch of people like stampeding out of somewhere, and then
everybody immediately panics because of course.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden we get red lights and a blaring, horn going off.
Star Trek, like remember the old Star Trek alarm?
Yeah.
It's like, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, annoying, and usually means doom.
Yeah, terrifying.
And then we get a shot of like a door getting smashed, which I'm assuming is the big alien.
Yeah.
And then kind of a weird quick cut of just people standing by like a red light or something. I don't know. It was very kind of weird.
Yep.
And we get our next title card.
Our guy.
Cody Kersley.
Yep.
Cool.
Big fan.
It's like they pulled him off the side of the street. We're just like, you want to be in a movie, kid?
Yeah. Yeah. We need a guy.
With a beard.
Did he have a beard?
Kind of, I think. Or maybe it was the other guy. I don't know. They all look alike. Then it cuts.
Perfect.
I could have been in this movie. Then it cuts to him. Like, so they do the title card, Cody Kersley. I can't wait to look up who he is. And it cuts to him like walking down a corridor with a flamethrower. And then we get the next title card, Bruce Willis. And then, of course, it cuts to him doing Bruce Willis stuff, trying to do his best Ripley impersonation. Not
also
working.
With the flamethrower. Yeah.
Also the flamethrower. I wonder if it's the same flamethrower, and I wonder if I'm going to get to it, but I get some ideas. But
okay.
And then we get a shot of a bunch of people with oil around their mouths. I guess they're all taking over alien creature things.
Yeah.
Body snatchers. And then we get the next title card with Thomas Jane.
Yep. Who is a famous person. You tell me.
Yes. And then we get quick shots of him doing Thomas Janey type
vaping?
stuff. Vaping, I think. Yeah. Looking tough, looking badass.
Yeah, super cool.
Hey, man, the future. Vape is the future.
Yeah, you're right.
When in space, no one can hear you vape. Then it cuts to some weird shot of like a kid holding someone's hand.
Yep.
While now the doctor, Rachel Nichols, does like a voiceover about how the bullets were useless.
Yep.
Then we get a shot of, I think it's, again, I don't, is it her or someone or some other woman in a cryo chamber?
I think it's her.
It's like, and she's inside this cryo chamber choking or something. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. And then
I don't know either.
I think that it must be Bruce Willis then that asked, what about fire?
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah. It's how about
couldn't
fire?
Tell. And then there's a quick cut to the alien, which looks like Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's
kinda
Resident
like,
Evil. Yeah, it's like Resident Evil meets like a Venom kind of meets Cloverfield.
Kind of like Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not nearly as cool as Xenomorph.
No. Not nearly as cool as any of the things we just listed.
Yeah, actually, that's accurate.
No, it looks bad. And then the doctor says, might work. Okay. Well, hyping up the movie now.
And then it cuts to Bruce holding the flamethrower and asking, holding the flamethrower, and he says, "Who wants barbecue?"
Because it's that kind of movie.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it leans into like an 80s cheesy action movie, but I don't
think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then we get
the alien, like the infected
yeah.
crew members or whatever, we get a cut of them like shrieking.
Yeah, because they all understand the line "Who wants barbecue?" And then
right, and then Bruce Willis torches him, which I'm assuming is the end of the movie. Right?
I'm hoping it is. Oh my god! Yeah, he lights him up, and music kicks back in. And we get the final title card: Breach.
Apparently in select theaters.
Yeah, more like select home theaters.
This came out last year, like prime pandemic.
Yeah, there's no select theaters anywhere.
You don't think?
Maybe maybe he did a little premiere in his like his mansion's theater or whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So that's it. That's the trailer for Breach. We did it. We made it. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this one.
No, at least it's short. It's only an hour and a half.
We've said that before.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So expectations, predictions. What do you got?
Oh yeah.
We still haven't come up with a name for this segment, by the way.
Right. Yeah. Nobody sent us that. Send us an email. The forever plug. Yeah. I predict this is going to be real bad. Like I'm thinking this is going to be maybe a new low for us.
I'm feeling the same. The trailer is not instilling any sort of confidence that this is going to be. I think Bruce Willis is going to be in this more than we think, though. Maybe, right?
I agree. Yep. But I think that's going to make it worse. I think that's what's going to make it worse.
I agree. We're not going to get Nicolas Cage here, where he's only in it really for 15 minutes, and it's like the last half of the movie. I think he's going to be in it for quite a bit, which, like you said, I agree. It's going to not improve anything. Yeah. I have a feeling. So my guess is that I think everyone either they kill the alien or there's going to be at the very end, like they kill the alien or something, right? But there's going to be a little wink of like, oh no, the alien's actually still on board and going to go to New Earth.
Oh
and I think that's how it's going to end, right?
Yep. Set it up for the sequel.
I think Thomas Jane and Bruce Willis both die.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I think they both die. And I'm going with that because the guy's got the flamethrower that Bruce Willis has. So I think Bruce Willis has it to start, and then he dies and the other guy picks it up and becomes the hero. Okay. Like he's supposed to be the guy. Cody Kersley, he's supposed to be the guy, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think any of our main characters are going to die. I think all the main characters live. Yep. I think I think they're all going to live. I think it's going to have like a cheesy happy ending.
Really?
Yep. I think this one's going to be like, well, we saved the day.
We made it to the
New Earth with at least some of the 300,000 people intact.
We know most
those
of the
people
crew
are going to die.
Yeah, most of the crew gets turned into body snatched to
Right.
zombies, right? So
Yeah.
they all gotta die.
Yeah, but the main characters, I think they stay. I think they like make it at the end, and they're like, okay, well, time to start over.
All right. I'm gonna go with the middle ground, the happy but not happy ending, where it's like, I think people are gonna die. I think they're gonna die, but what's his face and Rachel Nichols will survive, and then, but then it'll be a little wink to the audience of like, just in case we make enough money, we could do Breach 2, Breached again.
Yep.
But I don't know. We'll see.
And then they do like well, at least we saved all the cryo people. Big Pharma wins.
Because there's always a corporation involved. There's always a corporation involved. You can't not have a corporation involved. So,
Yeah. Watani Corporation. Right?
yeah, Yutani, Wayland Yutani. Yeah.
Yeah, Wayland Yutani. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're done here, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back. Thanks for listening, Ben. And we'll be back next week with our full breakdown. But in the meantime, you should follow us on Instagram at itsysmeetsthat, and we're ITMTpod on Twitter. And you should also subscribe to us wherever you listen to us. Google, Spotify, Apple, we're everywhere. So follow,
Everywhere, yeah.
subscribe.
Pirate Radio, Stitcher,
Sure.
Pandora, even some say.
You name it, we're on it.
Yeah, we're on it. And while you're there, if you like what you hear, leave us a little review. Just to let us know that you're thinking about us.
Yeah. 5 stars. Just do it.
We like the little things. Yeah.
It's little things. So
We're easy to please. Yeah. Just a
Very.
little review.
very easy. So
Or the other way to please us, send us an email.
okay.
As I've mentioned many times, but I did not say our address. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or you can just go to the website, it's thismeetsthat.com, and listen to all of our old episodes. Look at the pictures. There's pictures of me and Russ on the site if you want to know what we look like. If you don't know us and you
Are curious?
wondering, who these disembodied voices are,
We're there.
Yeah.
See us.
I mean, you see us on Instagram and stuff too.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
follow
yeah.
us there. But
yeah.
follow us everywhere.
Yeah, do it.
Thank you. We love you.